be on the road now, doing shows now. White bitch know that cold now, I tell her no now. Mommy tell me slow down, I'm on a roll now.
Boy, JP, and we're back. That's what I'm talking about, yes, sir. This time we'll be talking about divorce, aka Meagan Good and DeVon Franklin. Shout out to them. So, got a few things to show you guys. Through via Google, and you're gonna see Meagan Good, DeVon Franklin are holding up, but also we're just gonna talk about in general. But let's get into the stuff that I seen. All right, here we go. We're not playing this just yet. So here we have. So this is what DeVon Franklin posted. I think the divorce was confirmed literally 2 days ago. Today, yesterday, I don't know. So DeVon Franklin, and this is on Meagan Good's page as well. Let me just pull this up too. I'm pretty sure it's on her page too. Yeah, it's right here on her page too. Yeah, it's here. Yes, this is Meagan Good. We'll look at their page after, but we'll just read, actually, we'll just read off Meagan Good's page, because whatever. So, okay, I'm gonna read out DeVon Franklin's page, because it was way bigger. Okay, so, after much prayer and consideration, we have decided to go into our future separately but forever connected. Okay? We celebrate almost a decade of marriage together in love that is eternal. There's no one at fault. We believe this is the next best chapter in our evolution of our love. We are incredibly grateful for the life-changing years we spent together as husband and wife. We're also extremely thankful to God for his testimonies being created inside of us both and for blessing our lives with each other. Let's give that a like right there. So, when I read this, we'll go to the other post after. When I read this, what I really think of is marriage is definitely a tough thing. Marriage is definitely tough. You know what I'm saying? Tough to go through, tough to deal with. And, I can't really sit here and talk about marriage and stuff like that. But that's very tough. Like, that's a very tough situation to go through, Meagan Good and DeVon Franklin. But there's a few things that still have to be addressed. I can address not on the topic of marriage, you know what I'm saying? I know marriage, you have to die every day. It's a very hard commitment, and it's not an easy commitment for anybody to just commit to. So, I commend them both for going 9 years, you know what I'm saying? Basically a decade, almost a decade. You know what I'm saying? That's actually very tough to do. Hopefully they were both faithful. Hopefully they were both into it. Well, obviously, at the end, it always takes a turn. So, what I really want to say is DeVon Franklin, this marriage, you know what I'm saying, it's pretty obvious that it's DeVon Franklin's fault here. You know what I'm saying? DeVon, being a man of God, and especially a pastor or a former pastor or whatever, just being in the church, and you know what I'm saying, you're a strong man of God, that you were in this full out for God. Why would you marry a woman like this? You know what I'm saying? Necessarily, why would you do that to yourself? Because you basically did that to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And there's a couple interviews out there with Meagan Good, DeVon Franklin, and they're sitting in front of this chair with this lady, and she was struggling with celibacy. It's like there's certain things that it was just like, bro, these are red flags. You know what I'm saying? God can show you, but God can't. Like, if God's showing you right in your face, you know what I'm saying, you're still not getting it. He's not going to show you no more. Like, it's like that story. There's 3 boats coming by to help you. You're about to drown. Are you going to go on one of the boats? They keep asking you, are you okay? You need help? You need help? You need help. They asked you 3 times and you still didn't take it. God sent you the signs. You just couldn't. You just ignored them. You know what I'm saying? So let's look at Meagan Good's page as well. Let's go to her Instagram real quick. So Mrs. Meagan Good.
I'm doing Megan.
That's just a video. We're gonna play that after. So this is Meagan Good. It's an attractive woman, Meagan Good. This is her. So nothing wrong with her.
What's up, you guys? I hope that you're having a beautiful.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? This is Meagan Good. As you can see, Meagan Good, she gotta look good. You know what I'm saying? She gotta look good. Lord have mercy, you know what I'm saying? So this is her page. I'm trying to get like more pictures of her. If I can see them. Okay, so we got her right here. It's a good picture of her. You know what I'm saying? We got her all over. XYZ. Okay. So if you're thinking, the real question is, you know what I'm saying, this is for DeVon Franklin mainly. DeVon, if you're, you know what I'm saying, as I scroll throughout the stock, if you're thinking about, you know, say, especially being a pastor, right? You know what I'm saying, especially being a pastor or a former pastor, why would you marry a woman who portrays herself like this online? You know, not saying that it's bad. It's just, it's whatever. But why would you though? Like, no hate to Meagan Good. Meagan Good looks very good and stuff like that. You know, what I'm saying, I like Meagan Good. There's nothing wrong with her, but it's just why you like. That's a question that everyone has asked him in every interview. Why are you with a woman who, you know, dresses a certain type of way? It doesn't really make sense for him, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't really, because if you're like, let's say I'm walking into church, right, and I see this is the pastor's wife when she comes in, I'm gonna, or a true, you know what I'm saying, man of God who writes books on God and, you know what I'm saying, relationships, and, you know, he's very serious about God and, you know, the Bible and stuff like that. And, you know, it says to get a woman who's modest, right? This is not really modest, you know what I'm saying? She does look good though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hating on it, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying is for him in the situation, it's just like I think he was on Ellen as well. He's like, you know, my woman's going to dress like, you know what I'm saying? I think he was saying, if I quote it correctly, I think he was saying like, he was like angry, but he's like, my woman can dress like this, I'll still be a woman of God, da da da, da. There's no problem with that. It's just like, if you choose her to be a certain type of way, right? If you choose her and she's a certain type of way, you can't really just come in and change someone. You kind of have to choose someone who's already following that path, right? So there's nothing wrong with Meagan Good, but it's like, this is just not how you want, you know what I'm saying, especially as moving with a man of God and, you know, former pastor and stuff like that. You can't really be walking around with a woman who is portraying herself like this, you know. It's not a good look for you. It's not a modest look. It's a look of not a modest woman, right? Not a covered up woman, not a modest woman on her Instagram and just in general in movies. Remember, she done sex scenes in the movies, stuff like that. All these things of her past, they do account, right? Because we are men and we look at that. So the real question is, DeVon Franklin, why would you allow this, right? So we gotta really look back and ask ourselves, you know, this is a good picture. Like, hey, this is lit. We gotta look back and you gotta ask yourself, man, like, why would you, why would you choose this woman? You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing is like, there will always be a thing where they're gonna say, "Damn, she do look good." Goddamn, I can see why he married her, but at the same time, you can't marry a woman for her looks. That's a risky thing to do. But it's the thing is where if your woman is dressing a certain type of way, why would you why would you necessarily marry a woman like this? No hate to no hate to Megan Good. She looks very good. She's a good probably a good person and stuff like that. But you necessarily can't marry a woman who's not portraying herself modestly on social media and just in general. If you go on Google Images and just seeing certain things, it's like you know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just we know her past and the men she's dated and the possible promiscuousness of Megan Good. It's like, why would you indulge in marrying a woman like this? That is kind of the real question that I have for DeVon. As I said, it's not like this is what she's posting, birthday cake, and this is your woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you were clearly not in the head of the relationship. You weren't in the control that you need to be in your relationship because you weren't in that leadership position because it's clear as day she's able to roam free and dress however she wants to do whatever she wants to do, and that's not good, man. That's not a good look on you. It's just not good in general. Remember, people for the whole 9 years have been saying, "Bro, what are you doing, man?" There's probably someone saying, "Hey, bro, what are you doing?" No disrespect. It's never disrespect, Devon, but you can't, you know what I'm saying, as being a man of God and stuff like that. Like, let's go to your page, man. Like, it's just, come on.
About days that you allow to speak into your life when they have never done the very thing they are.
It's
I want to pray right now for some.
it's just the way how you carry yourself. You know what I'm saying, pastor, influencer. You know what I'm saying, man of God, stuff like that. It's man, you kind of like didn't see certain things that you hopefully should have seen, man, and
I want to pray right now for Afghanistan.
see the thing is like you are a good man, well-rounded man, and it's just it's just like there's nothing wrong with Megan. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just like this wasn't going to go the correct way that you wanted to go, right? So this is basically you after. This is basically you after the whole thing, right? You're crying here, right? So you're crying here, and you're basically in this post. You basically said this is basically after your divorce that happened recently. You said I took this picture a few months ago. I'm not much of a crier, so in the moment of the deep pain and peace, I took this picture. It captures best how I feel. I share this with you because it is my most honest way to start the year. I know we're starting the year, yet I don't wish you a happy new year. I wish you a happy, true year. Okay. So this is basically you after the divorce. You're crying, You took a selfie, you posted on Shade Room, and they caught you. You know what I'm saying? And come on, bro. It's you couldn't really. You're not supposed to really take a girl. So let me go back to my camera. You're not supposed to really take a girl like that serious. You know what I'm saying? Especially if past dating 50 Cent, Soldier Boy, you know what I'm saying? All these things. And her past was not. Her past was pretty bad, right? You know what I'm saying? No shame to Meagan Good. I actually like Meagan Good a lot. She actually, I actually watched her show Harlem too. And she was on. Her show Harlem went on. You know what I'm saying? After she divorced you, you know what I'm saying? Well, after you divorced her, after the divorce was finalized, it's like yeah, everyone's saying like as soon as she started appearing on that show regularly, it's GG. You know what I'm saying? I watched the whole show, kissing up the mouth on the show. She used to do sex scenes, married to a guy, and it's like all these acting like your wife can't be doing that, bro. Like it just can't. It can't happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that was you crying. I do feel sorry for you, man, because you didn't deserve that. But at the same time, you put yourself in that position because it couldn't have been God that blessed you that woman. It couldn't have been because if you're a true man, God, just in general, who does our heart have? The first question, 'cause I heard this literally at church. Who you were supposed to ask the girl this question? Who does your heart? Who has your heart? And if she didn't say God, if she didn't say Jesus, she said something related to that. It's definitely you can't even deal with that type of girl. Already off rip, you should have already known that, DeVon. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of sad to see because you were a good man. You know what I'm saying? It's been 9 years. You had no children. You know what I'm saying? That's a little suspect if you ask me. 9 years and you don't have a son or a daughter at least out of this whole 9 years. You didn't build a family or anything out of this whole 9 years. I don't know how old you guys are. I'm about to search that up right now, actually, after this. After I'm just talking on this. It's just there's a lot of red flags that you overseed because it wasn't because God said we are supposed to be here. God said God wasn't saying that stuff to him, I guarantee. And DeVon, I guarantee God wasn't saying that stuff to you. And if he was, my bad. But I have a strong feeling because why would you be with a certain type of woman like this? Because you tried to mix the world mixing with Christ. Christ and the world are separate, right? Christ helps the world come to Christ. The world doesn't help Christ come to the world. That's basically what happened. You were with a worldly woman who was trying to come to Christ, but she couldn't fully come, so she stayed in the middle. So she's like, I'll be worldly sometimes, and sometimes I'll be Christly. I'll be Christian-like. No, it's like you have to really just choose a side. You can't be in the middle. Even I'm learning this myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a perfect man either, so you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, in their situation, I'm talking about their situation, is you can't see you come over to the Christian side or stay on the world side. You can't choose, I want to be over the world. I want to be over here. I want to be, you got to choose one side and stay with it and be disciplined within it. So, DeVon Franklin, you allowed this to happen. It's not Megan's fault. It's not her fault. You know what I'm saying? She obviously has parts to play in certain things that, you know what I'm saying, only you two will ever know. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not talking on the whole situation. What I'm saying is overall the choosing of a woman, you know what I'm saying? It says in the Bible that he findeth a wife findeth a good thing. And this was not a wife. She was not built to be a wife. You know what I'm saying? She's not a wifey material girl. Sorry to say, she's a good woman, but she's not wifey material. Because first things first, 9 years you didn't have no kid. Already a red flag. And you couldn't say you didn't want a kid. I guarantee you wanted a kid, bro. And you just couldn't get it because she probably wasn't giving it to you in my career. Something was in there. Alright, let's see how old they are. Let's go on, let's Google. Okay. Let us see. How old is Meagan? Meagan Good. Boy. I see DeVon Franklin's age. I know y'all see this. Let's actually see this. Does Meagan Good have a child? No, it doesn't seem like Meagan Good has a daughter. It's unfortunate. So, one, Meagan Good is 40 years old. And you are 43 years old, as you can see right here. DeVon Franklin, 43 years old. So let's go on so Meagan Monique Good is an American actress and model. In 2012, Good featured in the sidebook cast the film Think Like a Man. So she was in Think Like a Man. She played Joanna and the lead character on the NBC drama series. Alright, so actually tonight I'm watching both of those things. I just want to see Meagan Good. So she's an actress, a model, cool. You need to, DeVon. Let's go on you, DeVon. Jesus Christ. Well, as that loads up. Okay, so DeVon Franklin is an American producer, author, motivational speaker. He's best known for his films Miracles from Heaven, Heaven is for Real, and New York Times bestseller book The Wait, which he co-wrote with his ex-wife Meagan Good. So she's 43 years old, blah blah blah. Spouse Meagan Good, siblings Donald Franklin, David Franklin, parents. See, he's in a couple TV shows. He had movies. He had books. The Waits. So, all these things. Does DeVon Franklin have a child? Good and Franklin do not have children. Whether or not starting a family, something that has caused issues between them, hasn't been confirmed. But last year, Good said that she was hoping to start a family at 40. Whoa, if that's a real statement, let's go into that more. Let's stay right here. So DeVon, she wants to start a family late because remember, she was a career woman. She was focused on her career. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back to Meagan Good's page. She was focused on her goddamn career, man. You know what I'm saying? She's focused on her career. She's on set right here. She's 40 years old. Goddamn, she look good for 40. I can't lie. But she's 40 years old. She was focused on her career. She didn't want to start no family. She wasn't a wife. She might cook, clean, all that stuff, but she was not a wife. She didn't dress like a wife. She didn't move like a wife, DeVon. DeVon, this is really your fault. You know what I'm saying? DeVon, you did this. You know what I'm saying? You caused this. You walked into this tribe. You didn't know. It's not about money. It's not about anything else. It's about you lost 9 years of your life. You can still have children, all that stuff. So you're good. But at the same time, it's like, you know, you just have to like really be focused on a woman of God. Not these actress girls that you really want. She look good, everything. But you can't just let her dress any type of way you want. Like, come on. Going back to her page now. So we see Meagan Good here. So this is her after the divorce.
I'm doing Meagan Good.
Yeah, she's
I'm doing Meagan Good.
Holy Ghost.
I'm doing Meagan Good.
I'm
doing Meagan Good. I'm doing Meagan Good.
Yo, she look good for 40. I can't even lie, eh? She look good for 40. She look good, DeVon. She look goody. She look good, DeVon. Oh, sorry.
I'm doing Meagan Good. I wanted it to be like this, and it was like this at first. But like I said, nothing lasts forever. So, you know, eventually it becomes this. And I gotta check up the deuces. Cause you just ain't on the same time as me, man. And it's like I said, you could want something so bad for somebody, like more than they want it for themselves. And it's like, but that just ends up draining you. So Meagan Good is about a young love, two best friends. They plan so many big dreams together. They plan to make it together, but one friend makes it before the other friend, and they just notice a complete change in the behavior and the friendship. And they kind of just both went their separate ways. Everybody be like, I'm doing real good, but if you're doing Megan good, like you really doing good, good, like to the third power. You get what I'm saying? Like good. Yeah, 3 goods. So that's Megan good. You know, she that chick. So you just gotta like, you know, you on a pedestal.
Stop the cap. Anyways, so let's go back to goddamn. Let's go back to the other time. So DeVon, goddamn DeVon. Actually, you know, let me see this. Let me see this book that y'all wrote. Don't wait. So 4.5 out of 5. Okay, so Goodreads. Alright, so in the New York Times bestseller, Hollywood power couple DeVon Franklin and Meagan Good candidly share their courtship and marriage and the key to their success. Okay, well, I'm sorry, DeVon, but you messed up. And the divorce probably is tough. It's very tough. 9 years. I will never understand what you're experiencing. And I don't blame you for crying, stuff like that. But, hey, putting the stuff online, man, you know what I'm saying? Putting yourself online like this, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's tough, bro. But the final thing I have to say on this whole thing is men, especially men out there, men and women, please watch who you marry. Watch who you deal with. It's very tough out here. I gotta watch myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm still a young cat growing up. But at the same time, DeVon, it's a lesson. All the old men out there, it's a lesson, a clear-cut lesson. Always check the person you want to marry and be with for the rest of your life. And women do the same. But DeVon Franklin, I believe this is more of your fault. She probably denied you sex. She probably did something. She probably cheated on you. You probably cheated on her. Things could have happened. I don't know what really happened. But goddamn, we all do. She doing Megan good. She doing Megan good. You know what I'm saying? You're done, bro. You're finished. You know what I'm saying? That's not a black pill for your ass, but you know what I'm saying? DeVon, take this year, take next year, rethink. Go for the godly woman. Go for a woman who's like 26, 27, you know what I'm saying? By that time, you'll be like 44, 45, you know what I'm saying? Get some babies, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you didn't have no babies the whole time, bro. You know this shit's a red flag, bro. But anyways, it's your boy JP, and thank you guys for tuning to the podcast today. Saturday will be another podcast. Saturday, or actually, no, tomorrow will be another podcast dropping. Actually, no. Saturday. Yeah, Thursday. It's either Thursday or Saturday. Weekly for 2 weeks, 2 podcasts a week. Let's go into dive into these topics. Shout out to Meagan Good and DeVon Franklin. 2 great people, great actors. Even though the divorce doesn't define who they fully are. Meagan Good, check out the show Harlem. I watched the show, it's a pretty good show. But the thing about the show is, if you don't like, you know what I'm saying? For me, I'm able to see past the foolery. So I see the foolishness in the show sometimes, but I allow it because the show's okay, you know what I'm saying? And I like the storyline. I just like to see shit happen. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't take my full word for it. But the show it's a decent show, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But don't take my word for it. Men are not gonna like the show. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of men are not gonna like the show. And if they do like the show, that's props. I like the show, you know what I'm saying? I'm a man. But most likely females like the show. But check out the show and check out DeVon Franklin, all his books and stuff like that. I'm gonna go watch the movie with Meagan Good in it, Think Like a Man and stuff like that. And I think I didn't see Think Like a Man just yet. You know what I'm saying? I should have seen that. I'm gonna watch all the stuff and see and actually go deeper in. So if I ever come back on this topic, I can address that. But shout out to them. Anyways, guys, it's your boy JPN. We are out of here. I'm doing Meagan Good. Oh shit.